What is the discovery call process? Pay attention and I'll share. All right, so this is exciting. You're going to be getting on the call, and we want to make sure that you have the exact steps that are necessary so that you can have a very confident discovery call. This is why we're coming up with a process that you can use and you can tweak for yourself and your business. Now, I'm going to admit right now, I have cue cards because I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. Since this is a process you're creating, we want to make sure you have every step that's necessary. Now, remember, this is a high-level training, a high-level overview. There are going to be some pieces that will be missing. However, I will give you a resource that you can use so you can learn how you can get more information from me, and we can cover some of these other topics, okay? So you get on the phone with the person, ring, they're calling you and saying, hey, I'm so excited to talk to you. Do not start the call with, well, let me tell you about my coaching service, or let me tell you about the thing that I have to offer, because you've automatically, you've canceled the call. You've lost the sale. No one's buying from you. You might as well hang the phone up now. However, if you follow the process, you may have more success. So the first thing you want to make sure you're doing when people call you is you want to welcome them to the call. How you welcome them, that's up to you, but make them feel welcome because they've taken time out of their day to decide that they wanted to talk to you about what you have to offer. So once you welcome them, number one, the second thing you want to do is make sure you kind of set the protocol. Make sure they agree with what the rules are, because this is your call. You have to remember who's in charge of the call, and also be clear about what they can expect from the call. People like to know what they're going to get versus going into this vague, I'm going to be on the phone. I don't know how long. They may sell to me. They may not. And I don't know what else to expect. I want people to know up front, here's how the flow is going to go. If you're in agreement, then these things will happen. If you're not in agreement, we're going to move on, okay? So that's number two. Make sure that you set up the protocol ahead of time so they are clear about what to expect on this call. Number three, we want to get right into the juicy part of this. Why did they show up on the call? And what are their goals? If I'm selling my coaching or mentoring, then I want to know why you took the time out of your day to jump on this call. What's going on? So it's sort of like diagnosing things. What's going on? They're telling you, they're coming to you, the expert, to tell you, here's my issue. And they're going to tell you what the outcome is they hope that they can gain if they do decide to do something with you. You are not on this call to coach them through it. We're not here to solve their problem by coaching. You're just here to do what's necessary, and that's going to be listen. I want you to listen to what they're saying, and do me a favor, keep a notepad nearby. Write down key things that are being stated, because you can use these statements later on. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, okay? Number four, I love to find out, what have they already done? Because if someone's getting on a call with me, it's a very good chance they've already tried something, and that thing that they tried didn't work effectively. That's all I'm wondering. Now, how you word it is going to be up to you. There are more specific questions you can ask to get there, but we want to find out, what have they already done? Then the fifth thing you want to find out is, what do they plan to do? What do they plan to do moving forward? If they hadn't gotten on the phone with you, what would they have done? I want to know how my people think. I want to know if they're thinking outside of the box, if they're going with traditional things they've heard, if they're going with something that they've seen online. I want to know where they're coming from so I can understand how to serve them better. So number five, again, is, what do you plan to do? What are they planning to do? The sixth thing I'm going to do after I've had this conversation, I know why they've shown up. I know what they've done. I know what they plan to do possibly. I can then assess and determine if I want to even invite them to an opportunity to work with me. Because at this point, you've learned some things about them. You may even have picked up on some habits because you've asked the appropriate questions. You may have picked up on the skill set, the knowledge base, and you may have picked up whether or not they're truly committed to a process. So This is where you have to be in integrity with yourself and kind of do a quick assessment. Look at your notes, ask the appropriate questions, and decide, are you even going to invite them to an opportunity to be able to work with you? Okay. So if you do choose to invite them, then this is where during that assessing, you're going to ask permission to share something with them, permission to share the opportunity. If they say, yep, I want to hear more, go for it. If they're like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to beg you. I need you all to pause right here. Let's stop. Do me a favor. Promise me that you'll never beg anyone to purchase your services, and you'll never try to convince someone to purchase your services. If you're at a point where you're selling to someone, and I sell high ticket sales, my job is not to convince you that you want this, and my job is not to beg you. So once we go through, I want more, the next thing you want to do is just kind of listen. When they say their yes, I want more, you want to celebrate with them. Okay, this is awesome. Let me share with you. And also in your listening, if they say, no, you know what? I've decided this is not what I want, or I don't need to hear anything else. You thank them and you get your butt off that call. Okay. You can provide a resource. You can ask if they want to be on your email list, but let them go. Okay. So looking at, that's number 7, listen and decide. So number 8 is, if they've decided, yes, they want to hear more, then this is where you start sharing. Now, pause again. Please don't go into a whole spiel about the features of your thing that you're selling. No one wants to hear it. I could care less if it's 10, 15-minute calls or 10 one-hour calls. I want to know about the benefits of me working with you in this program. What's going to be my outcome? So the thing that you're going to share, if you're sharing an opportunity, share the opportunity for them to get a particular outcome. Then you can go back to their notes and share with them the benefits of your program or service that you're providing and how it's going to help them to get closer to that goal, that thing that they said that they wanted. If they are sounding excited, you can go to number 9. If they are excited about it, or they're saying, wow, you can, once you've shared everything, the benefits, then you can go into asking them how they feel or how does it sound. You want to get feedback from them. If they're listening and they're like, yes, this is amazing, tell me more, then we can move forward. But if they're like, oh, that's great, and you ask them, would you like to learn more? And they're like, nope, let them go. Don't waste time. Decide if you want to, you don't want to play the game with them. So either they want the information or they don't want the information. If you have a good application process, you don't have to worry about these pitfalls that can potentially happen, because you're going to already filter through your applications to get the right people. And we'll talk about applications in another video. So now you've asked, hey, how does that sound? How do you feel? They're like, oh my God, this is great. Tell me more. Here's where you're hitting people with number 10. This is where you get to share the name of the program, the features, and the investment. Most people gag when it comes to the investment piece. They don't want to say the dollar amount. Please never, ever, ever explain away your pricing. Your pricing is what you make it. So if it's $5,000, it's $5,000. Or if you have payment plans, it's 10 payments of X or 4 payments of whatever. But never explain it like this. Oh, it's $5,000 because you get this thing included, plus there's a bonus, and because I'm giving you this special private call with me and you get these other things, that's why it's $5,000. I don't want to hear that, because once you start explaining the pricing, I no longer believe in the value of it because you don't believe it. So please never explain the pricing. You offer up the investment price. You can offer up a few of the features just so they can have an understanding. And then you're going to go to number 11. Now, guess what number 11 is going to be? Close your mouth. You want to listen at this point. You've shared everything you need to share. There's no need for you to do anything else but pause. And once you pause, this gives the person the opportunity to be able to say, whew, that's a lot. I'm not sure this is for me, or okay, that's a nice investment, but I definitely want that. Okay. They're going to either tell you they want it or they don't want it. They may hit you with a maybe. And we'll talk about how to deal with those, the yes, no's, and the maybes in another video. But I'm going to give you just really clear. If you've stopped and they said, wow, yes, I really love this. How can we do it? You go into the close. Don't go into over explaining anything else. They've already said, I want it. Okay, great. Let's get the payment. Let's schedule your first appointment. Let me give you details of when we're going to start. Let me let you know what's going to be coming in your email after this call. Have a process down. Make sure they're very clear on what's happening next, so there's no question about whether or not they made the best decision. If they hit you with the maybe, you can ask a few questions, but a maybe is not a yes and a maybe is not a no. So you can ask, is there any clarification that's needed? And if you can answer those questions and assist them, that's great. If their answer is a firm no, you can, and this depends on the person, you might choose to ask them how they plan on moving forward. You can go back to that question, or how they plan on getting to their goal. And if they're like, well, I'm going to search around, I'm going to do some window shopping, I'm going to do this, guess what? They're probably not a good fit for you because they're not in a place where they're making a firm decision. I want you to gather and have people on your calls that are good at making decisions. That way you won't have people that are second guessing their investment with you. So those are 12 quick tips that you can use in a discovery sales process. Now, what I do with my clients, we go a little deeper and develop the actual questions for them, but this is just a process you can use and create questions yourself. I hope this serves you well. If you have questions, put them in the comment section below, and I might make another video to move you forward. So do me a favor, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We'll have a lot more videos coming your way. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our video today. I wanted to let you know that it's great to be able to get people on the phone and have these discovery sales calls. However, you need to have something fabulous to sell to them in order for it to work. So I invite you to go in the link below and grab my high impact, high ticket challenge. This is a 5-part series that you can access and get all the details and trainings right away. You'll learn how your highly transformational service can make a bigger impact on the lives of the people that you serve. So go ahead and grab it below. Talk to you later.